buzzing. Hello everybody, good day, welcome again to the Casual Report. What day is it? Tuesday the 24th of November. I'm your host JT. Full house today, so we'll be living the dream. Joining me today is Jam with a special guest. How are we, Jam?
I'm good.
Are you living the dream, sir?
Can I just say one thing?
You can't say anything, mate, but go on.
It really annoys me that there's a tiny gap between the frame of my camera down here.
Oh shit.
You're also
stay there.
You're also very washed out as well. You need a bit more light, Jam.
I need
Jam.
more light
Turn
now.
your light on.
You need more light. On Discord you look fine, but on the Casual Report you look washed out, mate.
I'll do it in a minute. Because I'm holding Willow.
Show us your
dog, mate.
The world has been introduced to Willow.
There she is. Jam.
She's been playing games today, to be fair.
Of course she has, mate.
She's better than you at Gears.
I wouldn't have. Better than you at Gears. She probably doesn't walk into people with boomers, mate. I want to tell you that for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how were you and Willow today, Jam? Did you get her today?
We got her today. She got her at 9 o'clock this morning, yeah.
All good, yeah? She's fine. She's settling in alright?
Yeah, she's fine. She's playing with Winston. Winston's playing with her. All good.
Sound, mate. Winston's sister or girlfriend?
Sister.
Are you sure?
Well, we find out.
Well, we're going to find out sooner or later. When two dogs are going to stay until like 5 or 6, if you know what I'm saying. Birds and the bees and all that.
He can't do. Winston hasn't got the equipment for that.
Oh, you've been nasty to him, have you? You took away his manhood.
Yeah.
That's not cool, mate. That's not cool. Jam.
Yes.
We've been with the PlayStation 5 for, I want to say 5 days now, but yeah, 5 days.
Yes.
How are you finding it?
Yeah, I love it.
You love it. You buzz off it, one might say.
It's not necessarily the game. Well, even though the game is
It's
really
the
good,
what is it, Jam?
It's the controller.
It's convenience, mate, and the controller's pretty good as well.
The controller's just awesome.
Yeah,
it's very convenient.
I mean, I was saying the other day. Was it the other day? I was saying to you, I'll take an L on that controller all day. You know what I mean?
What?
I'll take an L.
Yeah, you're taking L. Yeah.
I'll take an L.
Even though loads of people banging on about the Xbox not having any exclusives, and like, oh, you're not going to play anything on your Xbox.
That's right.
I still find myself playing my PS4 games on my PS5 because of the jump in performance for it.
Is that what you've been playing?
Yeah, well, I've got Uncharted, Resogun, Next Machina.
Same. Not Uncharted. I downloaded.
Yeah,
I'll tell you later.
But all run really well. And then they've been playing Call of Duty Cold War.
How's that?
It's a Call of Duty game. It's just with the controller is actually really cool. And Miles Morales, obviously. Astrobot.
Right, we'll talk about good video games. We'll talk about Miles Morales for a second. I mean, mate, go on. How are you finding Miles Morales? Quick.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, to be fair, I will platinum this game. Like I did the first one.
Speaking of Miles Morales.
So I've been playing it for maybe 7-8 hours.
What?
And I'm not that far into the story.
Get a life, mate. You know what I mean?
I've got all the app done, most of the side missions done, picked up all the time capsules and the caches and things like that. So by the time, I will do New Game Plus as well.
Of course you are. Are you going to do the remastered old Spider-Man?
No.
Why? More trophies, mate.
I've done the first one. It's still recent. I may pick it up again in the future, or if it probably ends up on PlayStation Plus, then maybe.
Possibly. There's a way. I enjoy Miles Morales as well. It's really good. Yeah. Combat's fluid. Whizzing around the city is just, especially that new Venom jump thing. That's fucking mint.
Quick one. What? Are you doing 4K ray tracing?
Ask me a serious question.
Or are you doing?
Ask me a serious question now.
Performance.
You know what I'm doing?
You're doing performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
60 frames a second does not even compare to lights bouncing off objects. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It looks pretty enough without.
Exactly. And you can tell the difference when you move that right stick straight away.
Yeah.
Don't care what anyone says. You'll get on your knees if you know what I'm saying. Jam. Yes. You've been up to what else? You've been on that Rocket League grind or anything like that?
I've not played that much, no.
No.
I've eliminated from Samsung Elite Gaming Tournament.
Yeah, did we speak about that?
We didn't.
On the show, right?
Because
Jam.
last time I was playing
Walk us through it, mate. What happened?
I got so. Do you know I was like when we were all in the general chat last week? I was playing Forza Horizon, practicing because of like round 1 of the grand finals was Forza. I was like, need to get some practice in. Let's start up. You know, went in, booted on. We got live into their studio. Okay, everyone boot up Forza 7. I was like, what? Yeah. So it was the wrong Forza.
So you practiced on the wrong Forza, right?
I did, but I didn't lose.
We'll take a win. And of all the games that you were to go out on, of course it was.
I knew it'd be Gears of War.
Of course it was Gears of War, mate.
I can't.
My baby.
Me play Gears. I can't do it.
I thought you were out at Halo, to be honest. So,
to be fair,
that's what I said. My exit, my like, oh, you lot. My elimination interview, they called it. The first thing I said is I'm not disappointed. I said I didn't think I'd get through Halo, and here I am at the grand finals.
We'll take it. Representing and all that. So, as far as I understand, you were just walking into boom shots and things like that.
Well, I wasn't. It was like I was getting I kept pumping people full of lead as I thought. You know that I've got like you did 60% damage with 3 shotgun hits, where 1 shotgun hit knocked my head off.
Don't get me started on that. Yeah. Okay.
I don't play it enough to complain.
I do, and I will, but I'm not going to. Do you know what I mean? So Gears of War you went out, even though I. Cheers, Jam, mate. So is there another one next year, or is it just like?
Yeah, there is.
Sound, mate. Cool. Jam, you may go and put Willow back now.
I'll just wait for that to come on.
You're just chilling. Joining me in Jam today is Bishop. How are you, Bish?
I'm alright, thanks, man. How are you?
What have you been up to, mate?
I have been playing lots of different games. The usual stuff, so Isaac and Halo.
You've not been playing Isaac, have you?
Of course I have, mate.
I've never played that. What are you doing to me,
Really?
mate?
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'll start.
I've only just
playing it
started.
more on
Yeah, I would have thought. Yeah, so Isaac and what else, mate?
So Isaac and Halo, been playing those on streams.
Obviously.
I also started up Dark Souls 3 yesterday.
And today, you're playing that, I noticed.
And I've been playing a lot of it today as well, yeah. And I've been having a really good time with it, actually. Just replaying old Dark Souls games. I also played the game that you asked me about, which is Gears Tactics.
Bishop, I have a question. I like Gears Tactics, but that waste of time listening to me talk about Gears because I'm biased. Why would you find the Gears Tactics?
Very well built.
In it?
It's very well built. Yeah. For a game that's kind of like a top-down strategy type game. The thing that I noticed the most about it, it's basically an XCOM clone. So if you like XCOM and you like Gears, you will absolutely love Gears Tactics. That's really all I could really find out about the game, really. Like, I spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours on it. And from the time that I had a great time playing it.
Yeah.
But there's not really much more to say about it than that, really. That's really the best description I can give you.
Sort of like a tacked-on story as well, a tacked-on narrative, which was fine. What it was.
I kind of like it though because if you're right. So, say for instance, the move from Halo to Halo Wars, right?
Yeah.
That was a very big move. It was a very bold move. Some people really liked it. Some people really didn't. I was one of the people that did it. I actually really liked it.
I buzz off Halo. I've always liked it.
One of the reasons why Halo Wars worked was because of the cutscenes, because of the cinematics, and because of the story and stuff that kind of went on with it, right? Gears has done that really well. Gears Tactics has done that really well. Because
Gabe is Kate's, I want to say uncle, but I'm not sure.
I don't know too much about the story. I don't really know.
The guy with the white on his head. The girl from the actual Gears 5 is her uncle. I think it's uncle.
Right.
But I'm not going to put money on it.
But as a whole, it's very good. And from what I played, at least, it's very, very well built. There is next to no bugs that I've seen. So, yeah.
Tactical, mate, as well. Hence the name.
It is very tactical, yeah.
Thought it was good, but I was just like, is it my Gears bias creeping in a bit, which is why I like it.
No.
But
absolutely.
it's quite good, isn't it? Yeah.
It's very good. Yeah, it's very good.
Cool.
So if you flip it, it can't be your Gears bias, even though you do have your Gears bias. But Mario Rabbids,
yeah. That's
great
good.
game.
Yeah.
Same concept.
Yeah.
Great game.
XCOM ripoff, really good game.
Yeah, it's very difficult sometimes to back away from your own sort of your own ideals on a game and just say, okay, is this good or not?
Star Wars Jam, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard to if you really like something and you think something's if you get a game of that genre and it's okay, you're still probably going to defend it and like it.
You'll see the good in it more than the bad usually.
Isn't Jedi Fallen Order quite buggy?
What?
It was a
Jedi
bit.
Fallen Order, because from what I've seen,
when it first kind of launched,
it's right now, I think.
it was quite buggy back. It's
Yeah,
right now, okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. So it had a bit of a ropey launch, but all round it was decent. It is a very decent game. It's a very solid game. It's just
it's all free DLC for it now.
Is it free? Is it?
Yeah, well, the arenas
Nice,
is free.
nice.
It's cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
Awesome.
Nice one, Bish. And joining, rounding off the Mary's here.
Made it, Dad.
Thank you, Mary. You're the best. Joining us, or rounding off the Four Horsemen is Dan. How are we, Dan?
I'm alright, how are you?
Living the dream, mate. You already know that. Dan, what have you been up to?
What have I been playing? You already know what I've been
I
playing.
know what you've been playing. I want you to tell the
reading
world,
it
mate.
off to you. Nier. Lots and lots of Nier.
Daniel,
Yes.
you may not know this about me. Right. I keep this quite under wraps, but I fucking love Nier, right?
I love
I don't know if it might come as a shock to you, I know. Dan, where are you up
Yes.
to? How are you finding it? Just tell me everything. Go.
So I find the difficulty curve a bit annoying.
You can shut your mouth right now.
We'll openly admit that.
How do you mean? How do you mean?
Well, we were obviously going through it when we were talking a couple of days
Babe, I
ago.
don't hear you say that.
It's more of I'm so used to playing games where you go through a game and you do a side mission, it's the same level as you are, etc., etc., etc. With Nier, it's not like that. You could be in an area that's a level 4 and you're a level 18, and then you walk into the next area and it's a level 50, and you get absolutely battered.
Play Xenoblade as well,
like-
you love it.
That bit of that part of it is quite annoying. But in terms of actual story, gameplay, and all that stuff, I'm really
Fucking
enjoying.
music, mate, as well.
Really enjoying it. Very enjoyable.
Yeah. Have you done 2B's run yet? You hit the first credits?
No.
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 What? Without giving too much away, what?
Yeah, please don't spoil it.
I've the best way to describe it is I've just gone on the underground. So where you meet the two
Adam and Eve.
UFOs.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Summit City, Copied City. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean,
know
I'm
what
still
you
I'm still on Earth. I'm still. It's when you've just after that you've fought the Goliath, and then the ground just disappears.
Like there's a big
Yeah,
engulf.
yeah,
and
yeah,
you,
yeah.
okay. I know where you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Dan.
I'm just there.
Yeah,
I
it's
know what
true.
you mean, mate.
It gets really good from there. I mean,
It gets
it's
really
great
good
all
from the
round,
second you put it in your fucking PlayStation, Bishop. Yeah.
but it is a great
Don't
game.
fucking
It
start
really
with me
is
right now.
It's so
I'm gonna go mad.
underrated. Like it's such an underrated game. Like so little people play it, and it's a shame.
Sold 5 million.
Really?
5, maybe.
You bloody bought them all.
I bought
Yeah,
3
you probably
copies.
I was gonna say, have you bought like 10 of them?
Well, what Game Pass and then the 2
PC and
PC and PS4.
and PC and PS4.
Although I've heard some horror stories about the PC port.
We don't talk about the PC port on the
Yeah,
Casual
we don't
Report.
talk about the.
We don't
PC
talk
port,
about
man.
it.
We don't. do
It's
that.
fine, but it's
not,
a bit.
Not even on the Casual Report, which is
It's like Mass Effect.
Let's just say,
you don't talk about it. You just don't.
yeah, there's a reason I bought the remastered first one on PS4. So
Jack, why the hell has your screen gone to like half screen?
why is it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Right, I'm watching the stream right now, and it's like. Oh,
Why
no,
is it?
Sorry, it's not. It's not. It's
It's
a
you,
glitch
you
on my
gimp.
end. It's a glitch on my end.
Don't
Yeah,
start.
we're gonna say there's no wrong.
Now, what have I been playing? I hear you ask. Dan, have you played
on,
anything
mate.
else? Or just balls deep in there.
Just balls deep in here.
Balls deep in there. Nice. Just what have I been playing? I hear you ask.
Go on.
What have you been playing,
Well,
Jack?
Smashing a new console off, like the controller, like you say, Jam. I'll take an L all day. Astro's Playground thing for free. Like,
And it's sick.
cool.
I know it's
Did
a
you
massive
actually end
tech
up playing
demo.
it? Yeah.
It's a massive tech demo, but it's a
really
very
fun.
charming game.
It's cool, charming. Nostalgia City, walking down. Oh, there's this person. There's Spyro. There's Cloud's fucking sword.
Did you get
Sound
to the PlayStation 2 menu thing?
I've done all the things.
They did
But I've
that
not got
on
everything.
PS4, didn't they, as well?
Yeah.
There was like a PS4 game that released on release. Of
Yeah, that was
PS4.
for the VR. Yeah.
That was with the VR. That's right.
Playroom, but you had to have a camera, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because there was like a Portal thing, wasn't there? Like, it was like
Yes, I
Portal,
believe there was.
Cool.
Very good though. What else have I been doing? Miles Morales, like I said, a few PS4 games, sorry, on the PS5. So God of War 3, Resogun, Next Machina, Nier.
God of
First
War
game I played
3.
on PS5.
all running smooth.
Yeah, yeah, some more than others. Some haven't really been touched much. Like Bloodborne,
Right.
for example, still 30 frames, but it's pretty clean. And Bishop. Ask me what else I've been playing.
Sorry.
One question about God of War.
Go on.
You know, the new God of War. Does it still make your PlayStation sound like a jet engine?
No,
Okay,
it's pretty
No, it has progressed.
pretty chilling, so it's fine.
It's fine.
Bishop.
Yeah.
What else have I been playing?
I don't know.
Demon Souls.
Oh right, Demon Souls.
Yeah.
Of course.
You can take her off me if you want.
Now, Bishop, I wasn't happy,
okay,
right?
right.
I was ready to come sit in this chair, right, and be like, I'm ready to rip into it.
Yeah.
And still, I don't think I put it on a pedestal everyone else puts it on, but I'm getting it slowly. Do you know what I mean?
I'm glad that you are, because like
Slowly, calm down.
it's one of my favorites. I know for a fact that you know, like I said, you probably won't be putting it on the big pedestal like I do, but I am glad that you at least give
It's starting to gel with me, because I was started Peter class. I'm like, fuck knows. So I went online, said which class should it be, and someone was like, "Oh, be the royalty thing." I was like, "All right, whatever." So I was like, It was about an hour and a half on the first bit, and I was like, I can't do this. This isn't.
Usually, as a first playthrough, you should always start with like a knight. Is what I recommend.
It's what I'm going on to now. So I thought, do you know what? I'll be fair. I'll pick another class to start again. So I did. I went to knight. Mate, I was laying waste all day. Like, this game is fucking easy. Didn't die. Got the boss. Didn't die. Thought, yeah, sound, whatever. And I was doing the bit after the first boss today, and I was like, okay, whatever. This is fucking. It's a good game.
I mean, keep going before you judge it too harshly, like. But the thing with the game is that it really does depend completely on what weapons you use and how.
What
you
a big
use
sword!
it in each
So I'm
of the
buzzing.
fights. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's all kind of just about learning the game's mechanics bit by bit, and you'll eventually get there with it. It's just like anything. Like I started playing
Rinse and
Dark
repeat,
Souls
mate. You know what I
3.
mean?
Say that again. Sorry.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah, like I played Dark Souls 3 yesterday, and I was really skeptical about how far I'd get, but now I'm really starting to get into the mechanics now, and I'm starting to get back into it again.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just one of those. You just keep playing until eventually it really clicks into your head, like so.
Yeah. I mean, what does me head in a little bit is when I die. I'm all for dying. I'm all for hard games. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I just feel sometimes that I'm too far back. Sometimes I've done 20, 30, 40, sometimes 40 minutes, and I've died, and I've like, for fuck's sake, I have to do all.
I completely get that. Demon Souls
get your shit again.
Forgiving of the games.
There are save points, but they're a bit few and far between. I feel anyway. I'm not sure. Can you like?
So they're called bonfires.
What's the sword thing in the ground?
Dark Souls. It's basically a bonfire.
Excalibur.
It's not necessarily a bonfire in Demon Souls. I can't remember what it's called. In Demon Souls,
Yeah,
to
it's
be honest,
I can't remember, mate.
basically there are save points throughout the game that you find. Sometimes though, the thing I will say, Jack, is that maybe you have gone for 30 to 40 minutes, and maybe you've just missed a bonfire.
Possibly. Well, I've only seen two, and I've been out for like 3 hours
There are hidden
in this
ones,
run.
so bear that in mind.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. One thing I would like to ask you both of you two have had the PS4 now for nearly a week.
PS5.
That's PS4 a long time.
Sorry, PS5. Sorry. What have you guys had any jitters or jolts or anything?
That's exactly what I was going to ask Jack next. But yes, I have.
Do you want me to go first,
Because I was watching a streamer the other night, and he had like a whole 5 to 8 seconds of just the game stopping, and then it started back.
Nothing like that.
Bearing in mind, of course, this person obviously was capturing with a capture card as well, but that's not the point. Is the fact of the matter is that the PS5 should be able to handle that kind of stuff. Just something I wanted to ask, because I think it's just something that I think people have been getting, and it's.
I'll go quick. I forgot. Jan reminded me yesterday that because I pre-ordered Spider-Man, you got all the pre-order bonuses through a code from Amazon. So put that in the thing, and when I put the code in, tried to load the game up, and it had deleted the game, and I had to reinstall it.
What?
No idea.
Is that the only thing you've had?
Yeah.
I've had it. I've had the console killer game for me. What I don't know if I couldn't tell if it was the game or the console itself, because the console UI was running fine. But I texted Jack about it yesterday. I was playing Call of Duty, and I walked into this field where you have to follow this guy in a mission, and there was nothing in this field. He's standing there like, do something. It's like, do what? And there was like this hovering group of guys. Turns out they should have been sitting in a helicopter, but they couldn't see the helicopter. So I load up YouTube, type in the mission, and then the field should just be covered in like Black Hawk helicopters. They just weren't there.
That's hilarious.
I had to restart the game, but the day before that, I was playing Call of Duty, and the game just cut off. Just something's gone wrong with the game. And then the third thing I've got is my PS5 will not charge my DualSense controller.
Why?
That is a really weird one.
Apparently it's known. I don't know if it's Spawnwave that has the same issue, or they've reported the same issue. One of the popular YouTuber pages have reported the same issue. And apparently Sony's aware of it, and it's just an easy patch.
Right.
That's what they say.
It charges fine, like on using a plug, so it's not a biggie for me.
Yeah, of course, but still, it's still something that
it's a bit annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Hugh about the a few days ago, and he was like, I don't pay for things to just be ironed out over a certain amount of time. They should be fixed at day one. They should be there and sorted when it releases, because there's no kind of it's not really acceptable, you pay something that's like 500 quid for something that you expect to be pristine. And
it's never going to be like that, because they'll have obviously like the stress testers and the people that test the machine, but they don't have 20 million people testing the machine.
No, that's the thing, is there's so many of them being made, and so many of them coming out of the factory. Like,
they're always going to find something.
You can apply that to anything. You can apply that to mobile phones. The amount of phones I see come in perfectly packaged, never opened, but you open them, turn them on, they don't turn on. The screens are not connected to the phones properly. It happens. It's going to come. It might not even be. A design fault or architectural fault? It could be the factory's fault. It could be the manufacturer fault. Manufacturing process is a fault. Yeah, there's a lot of things to take.
Could have got damaged in transit.
But I get in with that. The software side of things, like not charging a DualSense controller. That's basics.
Yeah.
PS3 could do that out of the box.
Probably could. Probably.
But yeah, it's just something I wanted to know because. You guys have had it for at least a week now, and I just wanted to see whether or not you'd come across anything. So it seems like there has been a few issues here and there, but nothing too overly serious.
My friend Sophie's she's had her freeze a few times.
Right,
that pissed me off.
I'm like, mine freeze,
It seems like these things will eventually just be ironed out. It's not like it's going to be a big issue, but
last thing before we go
good to talk about it. Go on, sorry.
Onto the rundown. Do you know when you pre-order something, you feel it's come out and it just turns up at your door? That happened to me today. I was buzzing.
What did you pre-order that you don't realise it was released? Oh,
wrong way up.
Ready Player 2.
Is that the right way up? That's the right way up.
Yeah.
Ready Player 2. Ernest Klein
I'll wait for the film.
Don't wait for the.
Do you remember we went to see that?
Yeah,
film?
right.
What the hell was that?
Uh,
Was this the biggest excuse for pop culture cameos ever?
Granted, there's some of that in the book as well, but it just missed the point. I'm not going to go on a tangent about Ready Player One, but it missed the point completely of what it. No.
I rewatched it recently.
And Tracer's in it. You know that?
Yeah.
Of course she is.
Iron Giant's in it.
He's got a big part in the book as well, so that's fine. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But why are we walking around the Shining Manor? Was it the Shining Manor?
You mean the end?
No. When they have that dance in that mansion, is it the Shining?
Oh no, that's the nightclub thing.
No, not that one. But when they're in the house, is it the Shining? The nightclub bit's fine, by the way.
No, the when they're in the Shining bit, that's
But they're in the Shining, though, right?
That's a horror. They fall into like the hell or something like that, hell pit or something. Yeah, I can't remember. Even though it was quite recent, I must have watched it like a month or two ago. But
Yeah, you can't remember it.
no,
Tells you everything you need
get
to know,
that?
right?
there you go. You can lay there.
That film will fuck itself. I hated it. I don't know if you got that impression, Jam, when we left the cinema. I hated it.
He was speechless for about 2 days.
I knew it was the second, because the first key was that stupid race, right? And I was like, this isn't going to go well.
Just like the Mass Effect 3.
This is not going to go
Just
well
all over
straight
again
away.
for Jack.
I'm just like, we need to move on because I'm getting fuming. But
Yep, let's move on.
moving on, right? Rundown. You ready? There's a few bits here. I don't even know where to start. Right, Bishop, one for you.
Okay.
I'm just going to put this one on you because you don't give a fuck about any of this other stuff. Former Dragon Age boss, forms new studio, Yellow Brick Games, Bishop. Mike, I don't even know how to say it, Laidlaw, I think, is on the old new studio bandwagon, located in Quebec City. Bishop, what would you like to see from Mr. Laidlaw and his cronies at what they called 2 seconds? What they call Yellow Brick Games? Is that what I said?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. Bishop, would you want to see more of the same with like Dragon Age or Jade Empire,
Honestly-
Mass Effect Andromeda, your favourite game of all time?
What I would just straight up say is just do them and figure out what they feel is their next direction. You know, you never want to move on from a place and then do the same thing. You know, you want to change things up and try something different. So just let that take them where they want it to go and see what it comes out of it. Kind of is what I'd say. I'm interested though. We'll see
Yes,
how
very.
we'll kind of see how it goes. See how the future holds for them. So
Yeah, Mr. Laidlaw over here saying that joining up with a few key developers at Ubisoft, and says he wants to deliver. His mission is to deliver innovative and emergent gameplay crafted by a small, highly skilled team. So I'm hoping a smaller scale kind
a
of.
really cool game that's really buggy at release. Okay, great.
That's what we're going with, mate.
All right, brilliant.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Right there, that was just a quick one. Keep an eye on this one, as always. Gentlemen, anything to add before I move on to a big one?
No.
Is that a big one?
Look more bored, mate. Cheers.
Okay, I would say is that a big one?
That is the big one, mate.
Is it?
Gentlemen, 14 years after its release, The World Ends With You is getting a sequel.
14? I thought it was like 2 years old.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Anime. Okay.
What are you talking about?
World's End. Is this
Who invited you, Jam?
I'm a connoisseur of anime.
Gentlemen, World Ends With You. Did you? Any of you play World Ends With You?
No.
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 Never.
Why do
even
anyone
heard
that
of
played it?
This conversation's.
I can't remember it. This is going to go well, right? So, 14 years ago, World Ends With You came out on DS. It was fantastic, right? Persona 5 fans reckon it's ripping that off because it takes place in a stylized version of Shibuya. And of course, Atlas and Persona invented Shibuya. It's not a real place or anything. Yeah, sequel, Neo, The World Ends With You will launch on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. Odds. PlayStation 4
Don't
in
worry,
summer
I'm just researching
2021.
World's End.
Gentlemen, if you had a chance to watch this trailer,
No.
I'll take flight. I'll wing this all day. Watch. Yes. Tom Phillips with Eurogamer brings us this
Peggy 12.
This article that fucking sound could do one because it's doing me head in. Very Persona, and I can see what the Persona 5 fans are saying. Gentlemen, Jam, I know you love heavily inspired Japanese games. I know it's right up your street. Are you interested in this at all?
It looks pretty, to be fair. It looks quite cool.
It is cool. World Ends Review is cool, right?
I wouldn't play it.
I say I saw this coming when they re-released the first one on Switch, and it's getting an anime. I want to say next year as well.
That's why I think it's recent, the re-release on Switch.
I'm currently watching the gameplay of the game now. Switch version now. It looks kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. Hopefully we'll see more of this over the next couple of months. I said Tom Phillips Eurogamer brought us this one. Gentlemen, are you tempted to go and play the first one on Switch now you've seen a sequel in the distance and an anime on the side?
Type of game, but I'd be interested in an anime of this.
The anime looks cool, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there right now.
I reckon it worked pretty well. Actually.
I'd be on Bish's corner. I'd reckon it'd probably be a better anime rather than a game that I'd actually play myself.
I know what you're saying. Are you going to watch anime? This is the question.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I quite like anime, so
I balls off anime.
Something like that setting, like fictional Tokyo Shibuya or whatever it is, probably quite cool. So I'll probably watch it.
So cool, man. The anime airs in Japan sometime in April 2021. Follows the protagonist and Shiki from the first game.
Actually looks pretty decent.
It looks kind of cool.
It does actually look pretty decent.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This looks cool, and there's some promo artwork there for you.
It's got a bit of a Kingdom Heartsy feel to it.
The main character doesn't look like Cloud at all.
Well, it's Tetsuya Nomura in it, so
cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, I reckon that'll go down pretty well.
I think the anime, I'd enjoy that more than the game.
Yes.
Why though?
I think we're on the same boat.
Why?
Well, Bad Jack maybe.
Because the
game
looks generic.
You're generic. Question.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the question. It's probably a stupid question. With this publicity stunt, Neku is the guy with the scarf you've just seen from the first one in that anime. Then, do you think he's going to get in Smash Brothers? Do you reckon he has a chance to get in Smash Brothers?
No.
No, me neither.
Never say never, but
it's just coming out now. Publicity stunt. Push the second game on the Switch.
I don't think if
that will not go down well. By the way, I'm going to throw it out there now.
Unless he was free and wasn't part of the Fighter Pass 2.
You know he'd be part of the Fighter Pass, don't you, Jim?
I know he would.
I want you to know that.
I mean, I will. If it was like a stealth drop of this is not a Fighter Pass character, you've still got all your 4 remaining characters, and him. Fair enough. Make room for Bomberman.
But think, he'd be a Square Enix character.
We're never gonna get Bomberman. It's just never gonna happen.
It's not happening, mate.
I know.
Now he's got a me outfit, mate. And an assist trophy. Game over.
It's all
this
over
means the next Smash will have Bomberman.
Yeah, in 2028 or something. You'll be buzzing, mate. So yeah, like I say, it's not going to go down well because it would be a Square Enix representative, and Square Enix have already got a few highly sought after characters like Sora. You know, my one, buzzing, and so on. Gino was another one.
No one wants 2B.
Everybody wants 2B.
Everyone wants.
I want 2B. To be fair,
you want what? Enough with the sword characters in Smash, please. Waka.
No, bring more swords.
Very true.
Bring Geralt of Rivia. He's from a book. It doesn't matter. 2 swords, mate.
You can't not want Sora from Kingdom Hearts in
I cannot want Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
I don't not want him.
He's cool as hell, and
you'd be whelmed with him.
I think the Keyblade sort of mechanics and how that kind of works would work really well with Smash.
Bishop, I'm gonna have to take your word for it because I've no idea what you just said.
Okay. Moving on.
But I'm sure it's going to be marvelous. Speaking of Smash Brothers segue, Nintendo will be in Bellens about some online tournament, Melee. Have you seen this, Jam? Did you watch that video I sent you?
I watched Hungry Mob go off on one.
He was fuming. I'm fuming a bit. Right.
You'll have to explain this to me. Go
right. Sit your out. Right. Buckle in, lads. We're going to go on a journey, right? Right. So there is a tournament that's held every year called the Big House. AD Robertson from The Verge brings us this story, right? They tweeted. I'll just bring the tweet up for everybody. Don't worry. Don't worry yourselves. There's this image that says, the Big House is heartbroken to share we received a cease and desist from Nintendo of America Inc. to cancel our upcoming online event. We were informed we do not have permission to host or broadcast the event primarily due to the usage of Slippy. Sadly, all our competitions are affected, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
What's Slippy?
This is where we get... Slippy is a mod for Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is used through Dolphin to emulate the game to provide a stable online connection, which is better than Ultimate.
Basically, you can play online.
Play online, basically.
Right, so Nintendo are just getting really pissed.
Nintendo like, no, you're not doing it.
Basically, just because that their system's better than
well, I assume
it's their game, isn't it?
Yeah, I assume it's I think it's because they're emulating it is where the issue comes in. I'm not sure, because if they did it through GameCubes and the old-fashioned way, possibly they wouldn't mind, but I don't know.
The reason they're doing it is because of the fact that they're modding the game. It's obviously part of their intellectual property, and if they haven't added multiplayer functionality to the game, then it's going against their laws and stuff like that. So I think the whole reason for them doing it is that.
It's because the balance, basically.
Have they done tournaments with this stuff before?
Yes.
I mean, Project M was a Slippy area.
I don't think they've done it with Slippy. I think this
Slippy, no.
tournament. I think the tournament that they're doing at the moment is normally done via emulator or GameCube. But
okay,
they usually do OG GameCube with Melee tournaments at least.
But they're all together. But because of COVID,
you can't gather up in
online and live stream it, and obviously that's then going against what their laws are saying. So yeah,
can they not just say, okay, well, no problem, we'll use something else then?
No,
because it's
Nintendo's game. They can do what they want.
That's the problem. Is they are well within the rights to do this, which is fair enough, but they don't have to do it. Is my issue?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's like people just want to play the game, and I'm just fuming.
It's a sore subject because obviously, like, it's a game that's beloved in a lot of people's hearts, and it's basically Nintendo being a dickheads.
I don't have to be balanced about this.
Just being really picky about something that gamers enjoy. I think personally that's just wrong.
It's like go on.
I'll say this: there is one good thing that can come from this,
and it's not going to. But I know where you're going with it.
I know it's not going to. No.
Go on, Jam.
Nintendo are seeing how many people are playing online Melee tournaments, and they just basically port it to Switch, stick it online, boom, there you go. There's your customer base.
That ain't happening.
Oh no, it's not happening.
But yes, I see what you mean. Yeah.
And that's more revenue for Nintendo as well.
Yeah. And with Melee, the only way you can play it is on GameCube. You can't play it anywhere else.
No.
Like you can only play a hard copy game.
I think that's the argument, though, isn't it? Because you've got a point about the revenue thing, but is it going to them? Because at the end of the day, it's not on a Nintendo console; it's through an emulator. And number two, it's not an actual official game.
No, I mean, if Nintendo have put a cease and desist into this to stop it, but Nintendo themselves think, okay, this is an opportunity where we can take Melee off of the GameCube, put it onto current gen, and give it online capability, and charge £25 for it, people will buy it. True. Me and Jack would buy it.
I'd buy it. Day one.
Would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
no question. I'd be spending money on that
all day, mate. All day. My FC kick. My F6 keys.
Obviously, the only problem there is that you two are very biased in that retrospect.
Yeah, but there's millions. There's Smash Bros is a massive game with a massive fan base, and Melee is probably, ultimate aside, is the best one, and it's outlived every Smash game since
it's only really Street Fighter
before Ultimate,
especially competitively. It's only really Street Fighter 2 that comes close to how long it's lasted and the build.
Exactly. People are still playing it, and they've got that much passion that people have modded it to be able to carry on playing it online.
Absolutely. It just upset. It's just just sucks that these guys have been cancelled because of that, and I think it's just
fucking bollocks.
Yeah, I feel for them.
This happens all the time with like old Capcom and SNK fighting games, like old King of Fighters games. And do SNK do anything? No, they're just like whatever. Do it wrong. Have a good time.
And in comparison, they're a much smaller company.
Exactly. Well, they're just swinging the dick around. Do you know what I mean? And it's not cool.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They can. If they're well within the rights to do it, which is whatever. But I don't know. It's just wound me up a bit.
It is. As much as it may piss people off, Nintendo have got the last say in it. So
it's their game. They can.
They do what they want. It is what it is.
Yeah.
True.
But hopefully something is figured out soon, because I can't wait for tournaments to come back. Because they're fucking sick. Like
Evo back.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Wow. But anyway, moving on. Unless you've got anything else to add before I move on. No, we're good. Tom Warren brings us this next one from The Verge. He says Microsoft hints at turning Xbox into an app for your TV. Do you know what I say? About time, mate. Can you imagine?
As in Game Pass for TV.
In the Game Pass app on your telly, like there's a Netflix, like a button on your controller as well. That's the future, mate.
You won't even need a console.
There it is. Big Phil Spencer has been chatting some nonsense about this. Where is the quote? I can't find the quote, lads. Xbox chief Phil Spencer has revealed that an Xbox will likely appear on smart TVs over the next year. I think you're going to see it in the next 12 months, which is a big quote, which is pretty much what I just said.
I think it'd be very diluted when it does come out.
Yeah. I mean,
the full-blown what we have now.
I mean, I'm surprised it's taken this long for anything to, like, even on like the newer TVs, I'm surprised it's taken long for this to sort of happen, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Because that's the future, well, that's the future for the, I don't want to be disrespectful, but for the casuals, just, you know, a long shift at work, just wants to blow stuff up, press the Xbox button, pick up your controller, blow some heads up, go put the tea on, go bed. You know what I mean?
You say that, but I mean, literally, it's just a.
It's convenient as well, to be fair.
It's convenient. I get the convenience sake, but the fact of the matter is that having a console, all you're doing is just adding an extra button to that, and that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is it really needed?
I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
it's not needed, but
xCloud
it's not something that anyone's done before, and no one's done it, and you don't need to buy an Xbox.
It's just going to be sat next to the
PC. Everyone's got a TV.
Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Everyone's going to have it eventually. Even people that have got older TVs will eventually have to upgrade the TVs at some point. And if it's there,
on the store,
there you go.
Easy. Boom.
That's a good point.
It's just another one to get the casual in on game.
Also, plug in Samsung. Not plug in Samsung. They're in bed with Samsung now, aren't they? So
touching each other up under the table.
You might be able to buy Samsung TV and come with 12 months of Game Pass as well, or something like that.
Yeah.
It would likely be something along the lines of an exclusivity deal. So, like, I don't know if you remember when, the big thing about Apple TV and whatnot, Samsung actually got that first, and it lasted for 6 months of exclusivity. So I'm assuming that because of the way they are now, it'll probably be the same principle. They'll probably get like 6 months or 12 months on Samsung TVs and then go to every other.
I think they got a 2-year partnership. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure back end or beginning of this year they got a 2-year partnership. So yeah, you're probably right. From now on, it might be another 12 months.
Yeah, probably.
But I mean, a lot of TVs are now using USB slots and stuff like that now as well to to allow for stuff like Fire Sticks and stuff like this now as well. So
exactly. I mean, nowadays, if you're going to go out and buy a new TV, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be smart regardless. So it's not.
Yeah. It'd be hard for us to find one that isn't smart nowadays.
Aerial TV is basically gone at this point now.
Rip.
Terrestrial TV.
Yes, terrestrial TV is a thing of the past, even though I miss the Food Network.
We all miss the Food Network, mate. But yeah, keep an eye on your TV app store for that. Jam.
I'm not saying that word.
My man.
On this show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jam dropped a C-bomb on me earlier, and Jam never swears, right? I think I've heard Jam swear about 10 times since I've known him. And this rattled his cage big time. Are you ready, Jam? Please do not swear. Only I may swear on this show. No, I'm joking. This comes from Business Insider. It says, one reseller group snagged nearly 3,500 PlayStation 5 consoles, and the resale market might be the only place to score one after it's sold out everywhere online. So bots basically have gone and got 3,500 PlayStation 5s, and they're going to sell them for about £1,000 each, maybe £1,500 each on the Bay, and things places like that. I have nothing to say about this, to be honest, other than these guys can go and fuck themselves.
Other than the C-bomb I dropped, I just said that's 3,500 consoles.
Mm-hmm. Look at all those pictures.
Regardless of us working adults who can and were on the ball pre-ordering it, but parents at Christmas that are going to miss out buying their children these consoles, who probably have planned to. That's 3,500 consoles, if true, that is just going to leave kids disappointed and stuff like that. Because they want to make some money on it.
There's Ben Gilbert from Business Insider, by the way. But I don't know, because it's just bollocks. Because the amount of people that missed out, the amount of people that messaged me once I put mine up on the ground on Facebook saying, "Oh, where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from?" I was like, I pre-ordered it fucking months ago. You have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't just.
17th of September we pre-ordered. Just
we did. Balls.
I know so many people that didn't get one.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame because, like I said, I know we keep coming back to it, but it's the pandemic, and obviously,
of course,
obviously, video games are more popular than ever. The PS5's in the spotlight. Demon's Souls is good. Miles Morales is good, but it's on PS4, so it's fine. And so on. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Steph.
But I mean, regardless of it being the pandemic and stuff, this happens again with phones. iPhones, every single year. They make so many. They can't meet demand. Then we find... You can go on Facebook Marketplace and see the resellers just doing it astronomical prices.
It's the same with gig tickets as well.
Yeah. Ed Sheeran and... do you guys know Jerry Cinnamon?
No.
He should know. I'll send you some songs, but she's quite good. He goes mental at like reseller people. He's dropped C-bombs.
I don't blame him. I think it's absolutely outrageous, but
they're already expensive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
they are expensive, to be fair.
Yeah, they're definitely.
But
this is not to try and call out Coldplay or anything, but Coldplay, I think it's like £80 a ticket, and it's like
that's cheap.
I mean. Well, the thing is, like for something like that, for Coldplay, it's relatively cheap, But let's say me and my family wanted to go to see Coldplay for a night. That's pretty much you could go on holiday for that money. Do you know what I mean? You could go on holiday for that money. It's expensive now. Gigs are these days, and will probably be even more expensive after the pandemic because of how things have been. And yet people still resell tickets to try and get a bit more money. And
when I went to watch the DC in 2009, it was £50.
Yeah.
Which, if we went to watch them when they tour, when it's all settled down a bit, I think they're going to be 80, 90, maybe £100 a ticket. Because if all four wanted to go, it's 400 notes, isn't it? So
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
But that was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
It won't be that now.
More times than not, you don't go to a gig with just one person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You don't. So.
Actually, funny enough, I know Lizzie, who I used to work with. She 2 years ago,
Alright.
it was 2018. It was October. She'd only been working with me for a few months. She bought Elton John tickets to go on her own at the O2 in London for this December. She paid 200 quid.
200 notes.
200. That was no reseller. That was direct.
That's
To go
that is
2
outrageous,
years
isn't it?
later, obviously it's been cancelled.
No, it's still going, mate. What are you about?
Oh, she'll go when it comes back on.
Yeah, funny to
Comes
say
back,
that.
mate.
You know Ali, don't you? Right, Ali.
Yes.
Big keeper.
Big keeper.
He went to watch Rush on his own.
Yeah.
I meant a lot of him. I was like, I'd have gone to see Rush, mate. Fuck. Do you know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that people don't go to gigs by themselves.
Yeah,
Right?
but usually it does a group. Yeah.
It's uncommon.
I wouldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? Would you?
Yeah. No, not really.
But that's the thing, though. If you're going to see someone like you're really into, if Lizzie said, "Oh, do you want to come see Elton John?" Everyone loves Elton John.
Everybody.
I ain't paying £200 to see Elton John.
No,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
200. I mean, oh
That's a lot
man.
of dice.
And waiting 2 years.
To be fair, I'd have gone that near concert on my own. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
would
will
though.
be.
It's because you're really into it, though, aren't you? That's
Yeah.
what it is.
So fair dues to the people that do.
But yes. Anyway, moving on to the back.
Moving
back to the
on,
games.
I've
Yeah,
got rid. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Right.
Go on.
Jam, you like FIFA.
I don't like FIFA.
Dan, you like FIFA, don't you? Does anybody like FIFA?
Bishop's the biggest fan.
Bishop
of
is the big right. Bishop FIFA.
To be honest,
yeah.
my father is a huge fan of FIFA.
Sports
He
the wrong
cannot stop
team.
playing
Your
it.
father, by
It's
the way, but we'll go
only
into that
game
another
he ever
time.
plays, right? It's the only game he ever plays, and I just don't understand it. I don't get me wrong. I've played FIFA in the past. I don't mind it. It's fine, and I can see the appeal.
Good with friends,
now and then.
like
Yeah,
party game and like tournaments and things like that. And, like,
Couch gaming.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. There's not really that much appeal these days, in my opinion, and it's just getting more and more microtransaction-y, and
people still buy it.
I'm much more of a football manager kind of boy, so
John's
guess
favourite
what
game
makes
of all time.
And
Excel
I'm gonna
manager.
go sleep. I'm gonna go
2021.
sleep, guys. So
I'll come with you, Bishop.
Yeah.
Nah, football manager's cool. Anyway, off topic. Bishop, are you familiar with a footballer called Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
Mate, of course I am. Yeah, of course.
I
Yeah.
can't tell if you're joking.
I don't know if he's being
all,
sarcastic.
I know all the footballers.
All of the
The
footballers.
zebra.
Ibra the Zebra. About Gareth Bale, do you know him?
I don't know any of these
You
people.
know Gareth Bale?
do you know David Beckham?
Yeah, that's probably about the only one I'll know. And Wayne
Know Leighton
Rooney.
Baines
They're
as
probably
well.
the only two.
I'm worried if you don't.
Bishop,
Go
you
on.
know Leighton Baines is, surely.
Of course, yeah, because you
Of course
never
you
stop
do,
talking
mate.
about
Right.
it. Go on.
Ibrahimovic has kicked off, right? He tweeted out, I'll read the tweet. This comes from Sammy Barker at Push Square. He's compiled all this information for us because that's why I don't have to.
That
What a
face, by the
legend.
way.
It says, who gave FIFA EA Sport permission to use my name and face FIFA Pro? I'm not aware to be a member of FIFA Pro, and if I am, I was put there without any real knowledge through some weird manoeuvre. And for sure, I never allowed FIFA or FIFA Pro to make money using me. So what he's basically saying is that he's fuming that someone else is making money off it. It's all going to boil down to money.
Of
I'm
his
just going to tell you
identity,
now.
basically.
Yeah, let's face it though. Probably when he signs for his club or anything.
Yeah,
to do
I'm
with
sure
FIFA,
there's a
he signs
fucking
his rights
little
over
paragraph somewhere which says you're in FIFA, deal with it. I'm sure there is.
his club's under FIFA. They
Yeah,
can
I'm
make a game.
sure
With
there's something somewhere. This ain't going to go far. I think Gareth Bale since retorted to Ibrahimovic saying, interesting, what is FIFA Pro? Time to investigate, hashtag. Question. Oh, and apparently thousands of other players are going to start kicking off now. Just to, you know the reason, right?
FIFA 21 or
gonna tell you the
22.
reason.
But the next one is going to be generic faces.
I'm going to tell you the reason, what's gone down here now. Ibrahimovic has got word that David Beckham was making a fucking shitload off FIFA for being a legend in the game, yeah?
Yeah, I read the other day, apparently he's making more off FIFA
Yeah.
now than he
It's
ever made playing
200
football.
and something grand a week he's getting off FIFA to be a legend in the game. Ibrahimovic has got a sniff of that and gone, hang on a minute, I don't get 200 odd grand being a week being in FIFA. Kicked off about it. You know where I'm going
But
with this, don't you?
David Beckham's nothing to do with FIFA. He's not under.
Exactly.
under
David Beckham does what he wants. That's a deal with FIFA. Like,
he
the
owns an
game.
MLS team, doesn't he?
Yeah. Into Miami, I think that's it. I might be wrong.
So
If I am wrong,
That's probably where FIFA can pay him that extra external money
Exactly.
because he isn't under their umbrella.
Exactly. It's a lot of money though, isn't it? Just to
It is.
yeah, my
Just
face.
to have his
No,
face.
Basically, that's £200.
£200,000, Bishop.
£2,000.
£200,000.
200,000.
What?
I think it's
100
around
grand a
245 grand a week. I think is what I saw. I might check it out quick.
So
on, Bish.
just to breathe and be on this earth, basically, that's what he's getting.
Yeah.
They probably had to scan his face and stuff.
Yeah, you have to stand there
Which
and
takes like a week, if that.
Well,
Right.
no, he probably was in there for 5-10
I've
minutes.
had to go on
and
the,
then-
the Daily Mirror. Sorry. Let me just. I'm just going to find the numbers. This is what I think's happened. Well, this is conjecture from me. There's no official word of this. Into Miami. What did I say?
It is into Miami.
Yeah. What did I say that?
Yeah. But let's face it as well, though. Even if this doesn't go anywhere for Ibrahimovic, he's going to be a legend anyway. FIFA keeps going the way they go, and they'll have him back as a legend. Boom, here's some money.
Yeah.
Okay, so a quote on Daily Mirror is a source said FIFA makers EA Sport offered him 30 million over 3 years, but he managed to get a better deal. So more than 30 million for 3 years of here's my face. Cheers. See you later, lads.
It's absolutely insane.
You'd be absolutely mental just to say, nah.
I don't know who wrote this article for us, but Helena Watts. Cheers. Thank you. But yeah, there's a lot of money, and I think somewhere along the line, Ibra's got wind of this. And what do you guys think? Do you think he's just being greedy or what?
I mean, it
Probably
depends.
being greedy. It's Zlatan.
Probably.
Zlatan's, you know what he is.
He knows how good he is, doesn't he?
Yeah, this is the thing. He knows how
He knows his
good he
worth.
actually is, so he tries to milk it for everything.
Yeah.
I mean, bear in mind he's 39 now.
39, by the way.
Probably.
Ibrahimovic is 39.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on a comfortable like 150k at Milan.
At least, yeah. I would have thought. So, round about
Yeah,
that.
And then the rest were sponsors.
Yeah, sponsors and all that shit as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
buzzing.
Appearance fees and goal bonuses.
yeah. Like literally, he'll be raking it in, but he's just gone. Ooh, more money.
He's just gone wedge, mate. Let's go.
He doesn't have to get any extra money because he's already been paid by FIFA.
Exactly. But yeah.
It is interesting. It's
This is
definitely
gonna
interesting
develop.
to see.
Sorry, Bish, go on.
Go on.
I was just saying this is going to develop, and we'll keep a close eye on this. Is there anything to add before I
Yeah,
go on?
I've got one thing to say. If this does go further, bring back the old days of Pez. Pez 2004, where everyone were bald and didn't
Yeah,
look like it.
Oranges 001 and all that shit. That's the dream life.
That's
Um,
London red.
I've just got one thing to add before we move on to sales.
We want Leighton Baines to look like Richarlison.
But everyone's allowed. Richarlison, because he's sick.
Leighton Baines, the legend in FIFA
He'd
22.
be the legend in anything, mate. One thing to add before I move on to sales numbers. Calvert-Lewin scored more goals than Arsenal in 20 this season. Cheers, mate.
This season, yeah.
Up the Toffees. Fuck Arsenal. See you later. Right, moving on. I have sales. I have charts and sales, lads, for March. What March? What the fuck am I talking about? I've just seen March then.
November.
1 month for you, November. Thank you. You ready? This comes from gamesindustry.biz and it's Christopher Dring. I can say that name. Buzzing. Do you know what I mean? Black Ops Cold War may have missed out on the top spot in its debut week, but it's made up for it in week 2. Cold War's at number 1. Box sales have dropped 27% week on week though. However, that was a PS4. There's the charts. So we've got Call of Duty at 1, FIFA 21 at 2. Bishop.
Say that again, sorry.
FIFA 21 number 2 in the charts, mate. Deal with it.
Oh, great.
Spider-Man is 3. Assassin's Creed's 4. Fortnite Last Lap Bundles 5. Hyrule Warriors 6.
Damn.
Watch Dogs Legion 7. Animal Crossing still there is 8. Mario Kart is still there is 9. And Minecraft is still there at 10. And the PS5 charts is up here because I'm a legend. Miles Morales is 1. Call of Duty is 2. Assassin's Creed, Demon's Souls, Sackboy, Watch Dogs, Godfall, Fortnite, Dirt 5, and Mortal Kombat 11. Gentlemen,
I'm surprised at the Demon's
any
Souls.
surprises there?
Actually, with the launch of these two consoles, 40% of the charts are Switch games.
Yep, that's fucking mental, innit? It's crazy.
That's crazy.
But they're still there. They're still there. Granted, between 5 and 10 they all are, but still in there. Do you know what I mean?
They're still there, and they've been there. What? Mario Kart's been there for years. Minecraft's been there for a million years. Animal Crossing since March.
I think the biggest surprise for me is PlayStation 5 launch titles and Godfall. 'Cause
Godfall being actually there. To be fair, there's no other games to buy, so
to be fair, there's not many PlayStation 5 launch titles.
There you go.
It has to go somewhere, doesn't it?
Yep.
People are buying it for a little tech demo, aren't they?
Oh, why, mum?
I mean, to be fair, that's what swung me for Call of Duty.
Yeah, mum. Did you buy Call? You got it for £2, didn't you? Right.
No, I got Watch Dogs for £2.
Oh, did you bought
Weirdly,
Call of
actually,
Duty?
I got that for nothing. I got pre-order price promise now.
There you go, buzzing. But yes, Bishop. What's your take on the sales, mate?
Not really much else to say other than that there just isn't enough games really to kind of push it into a situation where really need to be discussing this any further really. Because
I have some percentages though for you, which I've just noticed, which is quite interesting. Marvel's Avengers is at number 12. Their sales are up 234%. Is that on sale anywhere? Probably Black Friday, isn't it? So
yes,
Squadrons.
it is. It's on. I saw it yesterday. PSN is 26. I think.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Didn't
Squadrons.
that flop like massively though?
Yes.
Like I'm pretty sure Marvel's Avengers, the game,
It lost money.
It lost a
Yeah,
lot.
I think it did, and it's lost most of its player base. And it's been sat
Apparently
on
it
my.
wasn't great.
It's been sat on my cupboard for about 2 weeks.
Have you actually got it?
No, I was talking about it yesterday. I was like, I can't be asked for this, mate.
Yeah.
Enjoy the new because of the new update next week, right? Well, this week, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, 234% up. Squadrons is number 14. That's 178% up. Jam, you're still buzzing for Squadrons.
That's 40% off.
Is it? Spyro Reignited Trilogy is at number 21. That's 276% up. Are you ready? Fallout 76 is number 31. That's 248% up. And Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is number 33, 123% up.
Yeah, that's quite a good price at the moment actually, because I think it's gone down to £12 on PlayStation
Oh, is
Store.
it? There you go.
Fuel. And
Shut
to
that
be
out.
fair, it's a solid game.
Definitely. But yeah,
Squad
that's the
actually isn't on discount on Steam. It's only on PlayStation and Xbox, I think.
that's the chart. So, but yeah, should we move on?
Yeah.
We'll move on. Gentlemen, I have a fascinating fact for you. Any of you gentlemen played Red Dead Redemption 2? You've played the online portion of the game.
I played 8 hours, 6 hours of the game, I think.
I think I played about 20 minutes of the online.
Did you like the online?
I mean, 20 minutes, Jack. So no.
No, you didn't. Dan, have you played Red Dead, mate?
No.
No. Well, gentlemen, Red Dead Online is getting a standalone release on December
It's about
1st.
time. Where was this like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
No, because people don't want to buy the games, we have to play it online.
Yeah. So, as of December, this is from the Rockstar blog. As of December 1st, you'll be able to play Red Dead Online on its own, with the opportunity to buy the story mode separately if you were to choose so.
I think that's a bit backwards.
It's launching with the Bounty Hunters expansion, which I'm going to get to in a second.
Does that mean you can buy the story mode without? The online mode's free, isn't it? If you buy the story mode.
Yeah.
But as of December 1st, you can download the online for $4.99.
Okay.
But that's 75% off. So when it is at its normal price, it's going to be $20. Gentlemen, 123 gigabyte of disk space is required, by the way, before you start asking me that question.
Good lord.
Oh,
For online.
Question.
That's for online only, yeah.
I have a question.
Because it's basically the story mode, isn't it? So it's a story mode map, but with.
It's probably the whole game, but you've got to patch it. You buy the patch,
probably.
not the story mode.
The fact that they haven't done this with Grand Theft Auto tells me that Red Dead Redemption Online is struggling. And they're trying to
because
get people on
will
there.
buy GTA 5 to play online.
Red Dead 2, unfortunately, has been struggling for years.
The online, well, it had a big in sales in it, but then it just sort of went off a cliff.
To be honest, right, okay, so one of the reasons why I stopped playing it was because it was a buggy mess when it was first released. And it was a buggy mess when it first released.
I've only watched Dad's play it for about 2 minutes, I've no idea.
I'll let you borrow it.
I don't want to.
I'm sure it's fine now. Don't get me wrong. I'm if I went back now and played it, I'm sure it'd be fine.
It's a very visually pleasing game.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
just too much. I think there is such thing as too much.
Yeah, I mean, I think I always compare it to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where when you slaughter an animal in Red Dead, you have to watch like a 3-minute cutscene of cutting him up and doing all that shit. Whereas in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you can just more convenient for the player and doesn't waste the player's
I'm not sure
time.
exactly whether or not can you change that in an option. I'm pretty sure you can change that in an option.
I think you have to watch it. I mean, they might have patched it. I don't know.
It's not that long, obviously. It's like 10, 20 seconds, which is a long time if you think about it. But like,
it's a long time when you're doing it over and over again. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Especially if you're grinding.
And I appreciate the
attention to detail.
Yeah, the attention to detail and
Yeah,
the way the animations put in and all that. But I think if you're going to make people watch it, just make them watch it once and then have the option to skip.
Mountain Simulator, as Hugh calls it.
His favourite game, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
It looks good. It's a great looking game, but
yeah,
again, I think GTA does it better because it's got the advantage of being set in like the future, like
And it's
that
Grand Theft
nowadays
Auto.
in the present. It's got cars. It doesn't take you 58,000 years to cross the country.
58,000 years.
It's just Grand Theft Auto. It's fun Grand Theft Auto, but online with your friends. That's the whole idea of it, isn't it? That's
Red Dead
what makes
Redemption
it
is just
fun.
a chore. What I
The
understand.
only reason why I didn't play Grand Theft Auto online that much was because when that game released, there wasn't enough content in my
I agree, yeah.
It was very, very.
And now you're just going to get murked, mate. You know what I mean?
Now, yeah, it's too much. Well, I'm saying there's too much. Obviously,
And there was a hell of a lot of griefers as well. People that just come around and just shoot you all the time and just blow you up with rockets and all that sort of stuff. Like it just wasn't fun to play online.
It's all about the story. When I get a GTA game, I like the story.
Oh, yeah, the narrative, the campaign, and everything.
The story of Grand
I've been told a
Theft
lot
Auto
like
is
Trevor, which is
far
quite
too
funny.
much for my liking.
Yeah, I didn't finish it.
Did you not? I finished Grand Theft Auto 5, Jam. Me.
Same.
It was too much. It was too much for me.
Yeah.
The thing that annoyed me about Grand Theft Auto 5 was I hated swap. I wanted one character. I hated jumping
Switching
between the three of
the
them.
characters, yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just too violent for me.
I know.
It's a Grand Theft Auto game. I get that, but
It's too violent.
Speaking of violence,
yeah,
Mortal Kombat skins added to Mortal Kombat 11. Jam, I need you on this one, mate. Dan, did you play Mortal Kombat? Ever? Daniel?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You buzz off it?
Of course I have.
Do you play the new one? What do you think about this? Because Mortal Kombat 11 is getting the classic movie skin pack.
I have not played 11. 11's one of the games I haven't played. But I like the idea of the skins. To be fair, because I like
cool.
that
So
version of Raiden.
If Christopher Lambert doesn't have his voice in it, I'll cry.
I think they are all reprising the roles, from what I understand.
these are cool as hell. I really like these skins.
Yeah, these skins look pretty
Robin
sick.
Shaw's Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Is he one of them?
I think so. From what I understand, all the skins have been reprised by the actors that played them in the movie.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Although I'm a bit skeptical about what do you call her.
Sonya.
Sonya, yeah, she looks a bit iffy.
I know what you're saying. Available now for standalone purchase.
But Raiden's cool. I like
Raiden
I
is
like
cool.
that version of Raiden, to be fair.
But yeah.
All I have to say is, as long as they haven't brought Shao Kahn into it from Annihilation. No, thank you.
That'd be the worst kind. But you look at him like, this is the boss.
Mm,
No,
mate.
You're just there like laughing your ass off.
it'd kill you because you'd be laughing your ass off.
Oh, I hate that film.
I like the fight
Don't even
between
go there.
Cyrax.
Oh, fucking hell.
What the
Wow.
explosion of the of the building, and it's just
Yeah,
the
Bishop
worst
has no idea.
clip I've ever seen.
it is so funny.
Straight
Bishop, you need to watch Mortal Kombat.
No, you
Have
don't.
you seen the Mortal
Bishop.
Kombat movie?
No.
Okay, watch that because that's pretty good. It's actually one of the a cult classic, good game to film.
Jack
transfer.
Taylor over there is
Somebody actually put it in really good terms. So, Mortal Kombat, the original film, was not excellent. It wasn't. Let's face the fact.
shite.
It was good. It was good for a
The best
video
bit
game.
is when Sonya Blade's like,
And made it look like a friggin' masterpiece.
and that's
like
why people like it, because Annihilation is wank.
The tune is sick though. To be
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah, it
that's a tune.
But Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second one, is a awful mess, and it's funny to watch.
Yeah, I swear to God,
And it's
Bish,
got two of the same actors.
I swear, and in some of the scenes, especially at the end, I'm pretty sure you can actually see the green screen. Like, you physically see the green screen. It's that bad.
Didn't the guy that played Raiden first die? Is that right? Or did he just quit?
No, Crystal Lambert didn't reprise. He's still alive. Crystal
He
Lambert.
is,
He's
yeah.
fine.
Did someone die, or have I made that up? 2020 is getting to me,
Oh
mate.
no, the guy that played Kano in the first one died.
Thank you.
Drug overdose.
Hello, baby.
Weird how
Did
I
you
know
miss
that.
me?
To be fair, he was a really good Kano.
He was.
Yeah,
to be fair to he was Kano. He was sound.
He was a good Kano. Shang Tsung was sick in the first one.
Yeah. You're so
It's the same guy in Mortal Kombat.
Liu Kang was a whiny bitch.
Nah, Liu Kang was cool.
No, mate. No.
He was whiny. But I liked his character, yeah. It did suit his role. I think, to be honest, I didn't have any hate against any of the characters. I think the only one I'd probably change would probably have been someone like Sub-Zero. But
Yeah.
Oh man, him in the second one. I'm Sub-Zero's brother. So fuck off. All of a sudden he's got a brother.
But he always got a brother.
Sonya
Cartoon
Blade
was mint, by the way. You can all
Johnny Cage
deal with
gets
it.
killed immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
mate.
It's great.
No,
great.
absolutely not.
I'm watching that later.
Don't.
I might actually watch Annihilation now 'cause it's just so bad.
Yeah, why would you do?
We'll watch it.
I'm a sucker for a bad film.
Stream watch.
So was Jam, to be fair.
Speaking of which, Street Fighter must be on that list.
I actually like that film.
Told you.
It's just nostalgia, though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Zangief, man.
Quick, change the channel.
Bishop
You're
still has
laughing,
no
Jack.
idea what we're talking about.
You've never seen the Van Damme Street Fighter film?
I'm just gonna sit in the corner and just cry.
You don't have a clue.
You've got to watch these films. They're just so good.
Bishop, I'm gonna put. You don't have to watch these films, mate.
You do.
You don't. You
To
really
recommend
don't.
it.
For fuck's sake, you don't. Gentlemen,
Bishop, you're going to get a care package from us. Films to watch at Christmas.
12
Films to watch.
days of shit Christmas.
Yeah,
which reminds me, we need to buy Dad's Sucker Punch again.
Yes, we do.
There's a friend of ours that we buy the same. He really hates Sucker Punch, so me and Jan buy him every year for Christmas.
I remember you telling me about that.
You'll see X, £2. Yeah, sound. There you go, mate. Boom.
Soon you'll be able to get it from CEX for 50p.
Yeah.
Exactly. Buzzing. Gentlemen, as much as I love talking about shit films, should we move on?
Let's do it.
Let's move. Bishop looks like he's about to jump out the window.
I really did.
Games instead.
Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. Jam's favourite game. As its shipments have exceeded 3 million. So congratulations there. I'm just going to run through the rest quick because we're cracking on a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's from Famitsu. I don't know who wrote it because it's in Japanese. I need Grant to translate it for me. And second to last on the list. Who added that? Because I forgot to add it and you've added it. Thank you very much.
Me.
Thank you, Dan. The new Tomb Raider game coming out.
Is it?
Yeah. On your mobile, fuming.
What?
Tomb Raider Reloaded is here. Action phone, probably a gacha game. Looks kind of stylized, kind of. I mean, we'll see more of this when it comes out. But
Triggered.
first thoughts, what are we saying?
That top-down Tomb Raider game that came out on the PS4.
The Temple of Osiris.
That's it.
That was alright.
There were Tomb Raider Go on mobile as well, wasn't there?
Tomb Raider Go is sick.
Okay.
What is this? This looks awful.
Tomb Raider Go, Deus Ex Go, both sick. Yeah, we'll see, mate. And
This is not
Daniel,
Tomb Raider fans.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
where are we now?
I
There's
use my app controller with that.
yeah. PlayStation boss Jim Ryan was speaking with Russian outlet TASS. I don't know what that stands for. When he was asked about like Xbox Game Pass, he says that there is actually news to come, but just not today. So, won't we see a PlayStation Game Pass thing? Would you, Jam?
Of course we will.
Would you?
I said this weeks ago.
Yeah.
It'd be dumb for Sony not even to even consider it.
Not at least to try and compete. Do you know what I mean? Would be a shot, shoot themselves in the foot.
You can see how unbelievably well it's doing over on Xbox side. Like, it would be a no-brainer for Sony to start doing it.
I mean, they've got a Game Pass Lite with your PlayStation.
It's not quite
now.
the same, is it?
It's nowhere near what Game Pass is. Nowhere near. It doesn't even touch it. It doesn't even come close.
No, I agree. But he also had an interview with GamesIndustry.biz earlier in the year, and when asked about Game Pass then, he said it doesn't make sense for us and we are not going to go down that road of putting new releases titles into the subscription model. The games cost many millions of dollars, well over 100 million to develop. We just don't see it as sustainable, which is what he said earlier in the year. I'm not sure when that was. Let me just check. That was in September.
It didn't say they're not looking into doing a subscription service.
That's true.
There are new releases on it,
Yeah.
or major AAA titles on it.
Yeah, I agree.
But how often did Xbox do that?
I do
They
think
it
it's when,
quite
not if, though. Are we all agreed?
Yeah, 100%.
A PlayStation Nation or something. I don't know what they're going to call it, but there'll be something. And would we buy it? Would we pay for it?
Depends on how.
Would we get the
much
first month free like we're always going to? Yes, we would.
It completely depends on how much they support it, because Xbox. That's one reason why Xbox Game Pass has been so unbelievably
First party
successful,
games,
is
day
that
and date, boom, straight on there.
Yeah,
Please.
they have just kept on updating day in, day out, and it's incredible.
If
Every
they come
single
out
month.
and they say, okay, you can download the PlayStation streaming app on your PC, boom.
I just the problem I've got with Sony actually doing something like this, first of all, is they don't have the sort of money like Microsoft do to just throw at something like this. But number two, they're not very good when it comes to failing products, like Vita, for example. So if they release something close to Game Pass and then don't
camera for PS2
and don't continue to support it, then it'll just fall into the Vita bracket again. And
agreed.
just
Fair play. Yeah.
Yeah. Gentlemen, anything to add before we go into unpopular opinions, forgotten gems, and quizzes and things?
No, I reckon that'll do.
We're good.
That'll
We're
do.
good. Moving on. Anyone got any unpopular opinions?
I do. I thought of one earlier.
Fuck off, Jam. I don't want to hear yours.
It's not gaming related.
Go on then. Lay it on me, mate.
Chilling downstairs watching TV. And of course, you go on the E4. What's on telly? Oh, it's always Friends. It's always Friends.
We'll just stop you right there.
Here we go.
Stop. Just put something else. Then Scrubs came on. And like, Scrubs is so much better than Friends.
Scrubs is so much better than Friends.
Scrubs is tremendous.
That's it. I think Scrubs, hands down, is better than Friends.
don't. To be fair, I don't know if Mary will agree with you because she loves Friends, but I think she also loves Scrubs.
I mean, obviously, I know they've got a massive fan base. Each
They're
of
both
them.
great.
And they probably cross over as well. Like people like Friends, like Scrubs, and that. But
I like both.
I like the both, but Scrubs much more.
Scrubs is just way better.
Scrubs is great.
But yes,
It's a bit more adult though. Scrubs is as well, so I suppose it.
You say that, but it's very American humor, very sort of silly humor. I like it. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my unpopular opinion.
It's not
One of the
unpopular to
wrong
me.
one. Well done, mate. Cheers.
True.
I'm joking.
tell
Any
you-
other unpopular opinions before Bishop shows us is I'm going to call it a gem because it's not quite forgotten yet, but
Well, going back to the horrible films, Annihilation is at least 5 out of 10. There you go.
What?
Mortal
It's not-
Kombat
it's not that
Annihilation
high.
is at least 5
it's
out
not
of
that
10.
high.
No, it's not.
It's hands down one of the worst films
It
I've ever seen
is
in my life.
for
You can't
comedy
lie to me
factor.
like that, damn mate.
Yeah, for a laugh, I'll give it that.
Yeah, there you go. It's a film you can watch. It's bearable.
It's not a film I can watch, mate.
Do you know what? I'll give it to you. It's an easy watch because it's just funny.
Yeah. There's another film that I don't know if anyone's ever watched it, but I think it was called Annihilation, something like that. And essentially, it was a sci-fi film, but with like Matrix effects in it, and it was god awful. And
No idea.
I don't even know what you're talking about, mate.
I'm going to make an advent calendar for Bish, and I'm going to send him all these DVDs.
Just
Watch all these films,
the
mate.
DVDs
Cheers.
over.
Just to let you know, Mortal Kombat Annihilation on IMDb is 3.7.
That's way too high. That's way
3.7.
too high.
Yes. Rotten Tomatoes is probably like 0. Come on.
Bishop, mate.
Yes.
What's your gem today? Because I like your gem today, mate. I've got to be honest with you.
Okay. So, always been a huge fan of Soul Calibur over Tekken. Just my personal opinion. I like the weapons. I like some of the characters and stuff like that. Just as fighting games go, that's the one that I always kind of went towards when I was younger. My forgotten gem today is Soul Calibur 2.
It's a great game.
Which was on the Xbox. Was it on any of the other
Xbox,
consoles as well?
GameCube, and PS2.
GameCube.
Right.
This was my question to Bishop. Soul Calibur 2 is great, but which one?
The GameCube one. End of discussion.
Eternally retold.
Okay, so I only
End
played
of
the
discussion.
Xbox
I was going to say Xbox. Xbox
No,
was
you're
my
wrong.
play.
End
Who
of
did
discussion.
Xbox have?
Spawn.
Spawn. Yeah.
Spawn.
Spawn was cool.
That's why we're all over it. Spawn's great.
Spawn's cool.
Spawn was sick. Yeah.
GameCube
Yeah,
got Zelda, didn't it?
No.
Link.
Link. Yeah,
Link.
sorry.
Same
Daniel.
person, but still.
Same person. Yeah, exactly. Same person. Yeah. On a game show, by the way.
I played
Um,
so much good game on Xbox.
Yeah, I'll balls it on this. Bishop.
I don't know. There's just something about this game that I put countless hours into this game. One of my favorites was kind of like the dungeon.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Game type. What was it called? Sorry.
It's really cool. Sorry.
My favourite character there would be right there.
You guys talk through.
Bishop, who's your main, or did you just pick anyone?
Bishop's talking to someone. He's muted.
Why has he been a gimp?
Yeah. Sorry. I was,
Are you back?
talking to- Yeah, I'm back now.
Who did you main, or did you just go anyone?
Tali.
Tali. Dan, who did you main?
Favorite.
Nightmare.
Mate, Nightmare Bros, rise up. Let's go.
Nightmares.
Jam, who
Yeah,
did you?
Nightmare
I'm
is,
asking you.
is the man.
Is it
Nightmare
Cervantes?
is the man.
Pirate
I-
guy.
What?
Pirate guy.
Oh, Cervantes.
Cervantes.
Yeah, something like that.
He's got two swords, Jam. I know you love swords, mate.
yeah, my favourite.
Yeah, great range of characters, great game for it. I could play this now and it'd still
Yeah.
be great.
I can easily play
Very,
this again.
it holds up. It looks like
yeah.
it still holds up.
No,
Yeah.
100%. And let me just say this: in Soul Calibur 6, which is the new one, who's in it, Jam?
Oh, Geralt.
And
Oh yeah.
2B.
2B's in it as well. There you go.
He's in it as well. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, this is really cool though because it just the amount of times that I like the countless hours that I spent on this game
Countless, mate.
and I say countless because half of those countless hours were me basically just raging at the screen trying to complete a boss or trying to kill a particular enemy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like because there was some like ridiculously hard enemies in that game.
I know what you're saying.
It was great. It was great fun though.
Yeah, I got I got Nightmare down quite well, so I used to do alright with Nightmare. And Nightmare, Talim, Cervantes was alright as well.
Talim,
and
yeah.
Raphael was quite alright with Raphael as well. I'll take anyone on. And Soul Calibur 2, by the way. Open challenge.
Say that again, sorry.
I'll take anyone down. Let's go. Not anyone, obviously the pros.
That might be a casual Friday idea.
It might be a casual Friday. Let's do it.
It has to be like a couch.
Definitely when we can.
Soul Calibur.
Right, casual Friday, balls deep. But you can get that on the Xbox Arcade store. Is it on Steam?
I can imagine so.
Soul Calibur 6 is obviously.
I know that one is because I've got it. And I've got 2B in it as well because
I didn't think it came to PC. I thought it was just a console. Soul Calibur 2, to be fair.
Soul Calibur 2 is not on Steam.
Do you know what? I thought it said $4.99 then. That's the DLC.
What for?
Cassandra for Soul Calibur 6.
Jam. Cassandra, mate.
Yeah, Cassandra.
Yeah, plan. But sound. Yeah, Bishop. Nice one, mate. Appreciate that. Now, it's time for the quiz, gentlemen. Change it up today.
Oh, yeah, I actually forgot I won one.
You did win one. It was beautiful, mate. Cherish it.
I will, because it won't.
To celebrate the new consoles, I have console startup sounds quiz thing.
Okay.
Or 5 console startup sounds.
This will be interesting.
The name of the console.
This will be like a buzz. This will be like
I
a buzzer.
expect you all to get at least 3 here.
Each.
Jam's going to be all over this. That's for sure.
Oh God! Don't.
I'm behind on stream by like 10-20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly restart mine now too.
Restart the stream, everybody.
Great, I got to wait 15 seconds for an advert. It's James May talking about his new.
I love
show.
James May.
James May's nang.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm caught up kind of. I'm
caught
about
up.
5 seconds behind.
Sound, that'll do. I'll loop the sounds anyway, so don't worry about missing them.
All right.
Anyone in the chat wants to go? If you want to play along, no worries. If you're on YouTube, play along.
Are we giving chat 30 seconds?
Yeah, give 30 seconds. It's about 5 seconds of sound, so it's gonna get quite repetitive. But we'll give them 30 seconds or so, and then jump in. Give me a second. Go. I'm just gonna go and repeat for a second. I don't think anyone's playing in the chat, so.
I know it.
Everyone knows it.
I might just give everyone a point here.
Oh yeah, come on.
I'm going to give you all the point, but
Everyone gets a point.
Does anyone not know it?
Waiting for the people in chat.
No one's in the chat.
We all know it. Jack probably doesn't know it.
I have no idea what it is, mate.
Jack has no idea what it is. Yeah.
Go on, one of you put me out of misery. What is it?
You built one.
I did.
Where? Sorry.
Game Boy Advance. There it is. So
Actually, I'll give you all the point because that one. You ready? What is the sound, lads? Got an advert? No, we haven't. I've got. Let me know if you need more noise.
Yeah, I know it.
No, you don't.
I know this one. Oh yes, all over that.
Bishop, do you know it?
I really should do, shouldn't I?
Yes.
You should know it. You should know it.
Oh, come on, Bishop.
It's the original Xbox.
What was it?
Original Xbox.
Yeah, it's the original.
Yeah.
Xbox.
You all got that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound. Dead easy one now.
GameCube.
No.
Oh.
Here we go.
Ready?
One ways.
Oh,
I love
this
that
one is.
tune.
Oh,
It's
God,
like the most
it's
iconic-
music to my ears.
It's like the most iconic sound in gaming
Ah.
We all know this.
That synth is just sick.
history. It's just great.
It's great.
Reminds me of a better time, mate. You know what I mean? Obviously,
Are we all
we all know
going
that
in?
one. What is it?
PlayStation.
Yep. Now then. What's this one?
Alright.
I know it.
Well, you know it. This might be where you call away, John.
It might be.
Anybody in the chat want to ruin Jam's day?
Nintendo DS?
Not the DS.
No.
Sounds like Wii.
Not the Wii.
No. It's not GameCube, is it?
No. What the fuck? No.
No. No, of course it's not.
Wii U.
Yes.
Is it actually?
It's the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U.
Oh, no wonder I didn't know it then.
Next one.
I didn't actually own
Never
one.
started one of them up before.
Wii.
What's this one, lads?
Oh, my stream keeps buffering.
This is a tough one.
I think I know.
Ooh. Does anyone else think they know?
It's probably shitty Stadia, isn't it?
It's not Stadia. They don't have a boot up, it's just play it.
It'll be something really obscure.
I think I know.
John thinks he knows. Dan, do you think you know what? Bishop, do you think you know?
No idea.
Have any idea at all? Any guess
No.
you could possibly cross the
Mine's
I'll-
definitely a guess, but I think it's educated guess.
I'll take a guess at Sega Saturn.
It's not the Sega Saturn.
Okay, because that's what my guess was.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Jam, you
Is
should know
it,
this, by the way.
Is it in the Sega ballpark?
No.
Dreamcast?
Is it the Sega ballpark? No, is it Dreamcast?
I don't know. Wow.
No. I didn't think for a second it's Dreamcast.
Game Gear. I'm joking.
You're closer with Game Gear.
Yeah,
Sega
I know.
Neptune.
It's not
Raspberry
Sega.
Pi. Is it the Raspberry Pi by any chance?
It's not
It's
the
not the
Raspberry Pi.
Nokia N-Gage, is it?
No.
Gizmondo.
It's not that bloody Ouya, is it?
Not the Ouya.
It's not the Gizmondo.
It's not the Gizmondo.
And there's not really much. There's not really many consoles left, is there?
No, there's plenty. There's
Plenty.
Atari 2600.
No. Couldn't the other console come out?
2006.
Nope. Here's second.
Yeah, give us a year.
5, 4.
Or a clue of some sort.
Is it? I'm trying to remember the name of a console and. Quite old,
1990.
It's not Panasonic CDX, is
No.
it?
When did it
Yeah,
come out?
1990.
1990.
Yeah.
The Game Boy came out in 89.
Yep. I'll give you a clue, you're thinking too big.
Yeah,
I'll give you another clue, it's none of the big boys.
Pardon?
None of the big boys.
You say it's not one of the big ones?
No.
I don't know.
You do?
I really don't know.
Jam, you're gonna be seething, mate.
Don't say anything. Try 99.
I'll just sit here, mate. I'll make a brew. Won't be long.
It's not Game Boy Pocket, is
Why are you asking me stupid questions, Jam? I told you, it's not one of the big boys.
it? Yeah.
ColecoVision
Close.
in television.
No.
Television, 80s.
I'm well out of this.
Atari 5200.
No. There. I'll try and give you another clue. Hang on.
Oh God. I'm gonna go to sleep with this ringtone in my head.
It's Jade's phone alarm.
Sorry, babe. Close though. We didn't get it in Europe till 91. It had 214 kilobytes of SRAM. Video RAM was 84 kilobytes.
Yeah, because this is what we remember about consoles.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit. That's what
I
we're
want to
all
say
about.
a 16/32. Oh, hang on. It was marketed as a 24-bit. There's your clue.
Sega Master System. No, fucking.
Why are you saying?
No.
The big boys.
It's definitely not that. It's not.
No, yeah, no.
I don't know why I'm good.
Amstrad?
The Amstrad. Wow.
Not the Amstrad, mate. No. I'd be.
You have to give us another one, aren't you? You have to give us another.
What colour was the machine?
Black.
Well, it still doesn't help.
Oh God.
The controller was massive. Like, I'll stop it, babe. No, I want to stop it.
We know what it sounds like.
You know what it sounds like. Just. Oh, Jam, you're gonna be fuming. Jam. I'm gonna give you a clip. Are you okay?
What do you mean, am I okay?
Are you okay?
No. I was.
He's like scouring through his childhood.
None of you had one of these, I don't think.
Is it an Atari Lynx?
Not an Atari. I'll give those your clue. Not an Atari. How have you not guessed it yet?
It's not Commodore, is it?
No.
That's 80s. This is really gonna.
NES.
When I tell you it, you're gonna kick off, mate.
Not the NES. The NES was 1984.
And it was one of the big boys.
Super Nintendo was 1992.
It doesn't matter because it's not a
Game Boy
Nintendo.
was 89. I'm just trying to think of what came out around then.
Jam.
What?
Are you okay?
No. I don't know the SNK.
What? What? Jam. Do you remember Terry Bogard's reveal trailer?
Yes.
That's why you recognise that sound. I'm forgetting somewhere now, lads. Let's go.
Yeah, he's nearly there.
It's there, mate.
I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna pull that out of the back
Do you
of
want
my
me to tell
brain.
you now? I'm gonna put you all out in misery, lads.
Yeah, just tell us. Get it over with.
Jam, throw the sound,
Yeah,
mate.
go on.
The Neo Geo.
Fuck off.
Oh no!
Oh, that's 10 minutes of my life wasted.
I'm fuming.
I'm just right. I want to call that
Should've
there
known
because
that,
I can't be able to find another one. If you got Neo Geo, congratulations, you're king of the world. I'm just gonna
You can
put.
see the logo right now.
You're
Good
fuming.
lord, that's obscure.
But yeah, thanks for watching and thanks for putting up with Jam and everyone's
Nonsense.
fume. We'll be back for what?
Thank you for putting watching us talk about Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Hey, there's a new
Pretty
Mortal
much.
Kombat film next year. We'll
Yes.
watch.
Yeah,
Everyone's
we're
buzzing,
buzzing.
mate. But yeah, we'll be back Thursday talking shit again. Hope you can join us.
We're getting
Have
very
a good
close
time.
now to the Game Awards and also
Yes.
our
Has everyone
Our
voted?
stream.
Oh shit.
A list.
Week today or week on Thursday do you want to do our game of the year?
I'd say a week today.
Week today. So a week today, we're going to do our game of the year. I need you lists by Sunday, please. No, Monday.
serious?
Go Monday.
I've not even
Top
started
10.
mine.
Come on. Just come on.
Top 10.
How many do you want? Top 10?
I'd
Top
like
10.
a top 10. We'll
Of
probably
this
do the
year?
top 7, and I'll just...
Of this year, yeah. We'll do
Yeah,
it.
from December 1st, 2019 to December 1st, 2020. We'll do that.
Okay.
Game of the year in order, because I'm going to give them points and then add it up and then do a grand total, and then we'll just spend an episode talking shit about games we like this year.
Okay.
And we'll probably do a game of the generation if you want.
So special. So casual report special next Tuesday.
Game of the year. Hype. Get Jeff Kiley on the phone. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
But anyway, Bish streaming tomorrow.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, buzz in. Check that out. Twitch.tv/Bish_casual. Jam.
Nope, just Bish casual.
Is it no underscore now?
No underscore now.
Was there always an underscore?
Yes, there was.
No one has underscores. Do I have an underscore?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you have an underscore.
Do you have an underscore?
I used to have an underscore. I changed it recently.
Right. Okay, no worries. Jam, what are
Underscores
you
a
up
pain
to?
in the arse of people.
You're chilling.
Me.
Cracking on with that PS5.
I will be cracking on with the PS5.
Oh, why,
I will
mate?
try and stream in the next few days.
Still
as well,
jealous, by the way.
because I haven't done it yet in this
Do it.
house.
I'll be there. We'll all be there.
Just to make sure-
Twitch.tv/Jam_. You've got an underscore, right?
Yes.
Sam. And
It's
Daniel,
actually my Twitter handle.
I
I
don't.
expect some mileage out of near
Mine's
next time I speak to you, mate. You know what I mean? He doesn't care. Why? Yeah, I'll be fucking balls deep on PS5. I've got Miles Morales to play. There you go. There he is. He's still chilling. I don't care. We'll see you Thursday, 7:30ish, on the dot, ish. But until then, keep it casual, play some games, and revise your music because you'll probably need it. You know what I mean? Thanks very much, guys. Bye bye.
See you guys.
Bye.